Welcome to another episode of Tea Time by Girl Talk. I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
I'm Tiffany Soursby.
And I'm Frances Cardin.
Frances Cardin. This is fabulous. Frances, it's great to have you back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being back. I appreciate you guys inviting me.
Well, how was last week?
It was wonderful. First of all, the cameraman did a great job.
Peyton, Luke, and Anna.
I think
you
so.
guys are awesome.
They did great. I think we all looked great, and I thought it flowed really well. And I'm so happy to be involved with this. I love it.
Well, we love it, and you're a local celebrity. You have American Dream TV. You're a host for that show, and we just feel very honored to have you. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
And now you are on Tea Time by Girl Talk, our weekly gossip column.
Love it.
Basically, it's a non-printed column. It's an online column. We have lots to talk about today for you guys. There's a lot of housewife drama, but there's so much other drama other than housewives. And we're going to get started with the Grammys last night. So let's just dive right into it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the Grammys? And Kendrick won Album of the Year and Beyoncé won Country Album of the Year. What is your take on that? Because she was, I think, just as shocked as everybody else that she won, which was kind of cute and endearing to me. But
yeah,
I don't know. I think that her and Jay-Z have these award things rigged in a weird way. It's like...
Oh, you think they're rigged?
Yeah, honestly, it's like, why doesn't someone like Morgan Wallen come out, or like Post Malone, like albums that people are actually singing? Like, she had one country song and it was played out 2 years ago, basically. So I just don't.
Oh, she only had one song out of the whole album?
And I think it was from like last year, not even this year, or the year that we're talking about. So I don't think she deserved it.
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
Well, remember when Kanye was really pissed that she didn't win something?
Exactly. These awards things are always like...
And he probably told everybody in the industry, if my wife doesn't win this time, then you guys are all going to be X'd out. Because he's got some power in the industry.
Did you see the people's faces that were nominated for that award? They were like, I think they were kind of a little shocked.
Yeah.
That Beyonce,
they knew it was rigged at that point.
Yeah, they were like kind of, yeah. But did you notice, and when the first one that she won, that her underwire bra was sticking up?
No.
You didn't notice that?
I didn't notice.
Oh my goodness. So when she first got her first award, Jay-Z...
Did she have a nip slip?
Almost. Well, Jay-Z said something, I don't know if you know, he said something to her ear, and then she looked down, and when she looked down, she kind of went like this, and when she was coming up the stage, she was kind of like fixing it, and then when she was on stage, sure enough, you saw her underwear bra, bam,
really?
bam, and I could think her nipple was just about to come out. And then when she won Album of the Year, obviously somebody said, change your little underwear.
So who was it? Janet Jackson and who? Justin
Janet Jackson, yes.
right?
Yeah,
that was at the Super Bowl.
That was on purpose.
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
100%.
Wait, so what do you guys think of, Beyonce also, sticking on her, went blonde. Mm-hmm. Now at Super Bowl, she performed with all the black outfits on and did everything, and now she's blonde singing country music. I think that a lot of these artists go where the trend is, and I don't see anything wrong with her going blonde hair, but I know there's a lot of people pissed that she's blonde right now.
Yeah.
And they're like, she is a sellout, she went blonde hair, lighter skin.
Well, she was blonde when she was in Destiny's Child. She was like blondish brown.
She wasn't
but she was still pretty light.
Still pretty light.
Yeah. And so, but I still need to know, have you ever seen Beyonce at a country festival headlining? No.
Never.
Like, how is this world like making that she's the deciding factor for winning awards? Like, it doesn't make any sense. She's not even a part of the country nation. Like, no. I just think that it was all rigged.
Well, let's talk about the Grammys in general. Did you guys see any of the wardrobes?
Yes.
Yeah. What I thought this year they were good, except for Jaden Smith.
Oh, that was weird.
He wore a castle on his head. Like mocking the entire Grammys, in my opinion.
So what does that mean? What's the meaning behind the castle?
He's living in a box, and P. Diddy got in trouble for all the sweet freaky parties with the loop. Maybe because supposedly his dad, Jaden's dad, Will Smith, was involved in all that. And remember, it happened at a house. So maybe the house that Jaden's wearing on his head resembled him living in a box.
A little conspiracy
like
there.
A little conspiracy.
No, there's definitely meaning behind it. They have to like dig deeper and see what that is because it's a little strange.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's a house that looks like that somewhere that all the kids are taking.
It's like a black house too, like a dark, scary house.
It's really creepy.
Strange.
But
Will Smith did not look good last night. He looked swollen, like I don't know, like his
alcoholism maybe,
something because his hand. He just how
really I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'm me and my husband were very like detailed.
Yeah.
And his face just looked swollen, like somebody who's a drinker or something. Like
Maybe he got slapped before.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe his wife was like, "You better shut that fuck up."
I know.
His face is all swollen. He's like, I had an entanglement. Right? It's like, Jesus.
Isn't his wife though a control freak? I heard she was just like she's controlled. She's psychotic.
They're not even married anymore. I mean, they're not married.
They're in an open
married,
marriage.
They're in open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can never figure that out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think that just the fact that she won Country Album, I mean, congratulations to her. Whether it was rigged or not, I mean, the music industry's always been rigged, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's always sort of been, it's becoming more of a joke than anything, all the award ceremonies. That's why people don't really watch them as much. People know that everything's rigged. And, obviously, if you look at what happened with P. Diddy, he was, huge player in the industry and just got caught just being a shyster.
Yeah.
Now you've got Beyonce's husband, who's also involved in the P. Diddy scandal, who all of a sudden Beyonce wins. It just doesn't look good for the industry.
And I think maybe she won. They had her win to make them not look so bad because the Carters are getting very scrutinized right now with this whole scam and everything. But I don't know.
I just feel bad for all the kids involved with these sick parents.
Yeah.
Just kind of sick.
Yeah.
Like that whole industry is sick.
Yeah.
In the movie industry, and everybody's just sort of, I think Hollywood just sort of killed itself.
It did.
Yeah. And then we have, let's talk about Hollywood, speaking of up there in Los Angeles County. We're down here in Orange County. We did not have the fires down here.
Wait, time out. We're going back to the Grammys outfits because we can't.
Okay, let's
mention.
yes. Okay.
We have to go back. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Grammy outfits.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we have to go back to Kanye.
Oh,
Okay. You mean nude?
Yeah.
She's like completely nude.
Yes.
And every time I try to Google a photo, they blur out.
They blur out.
I'm like, I really want to see the nudeness. How nude was she?
No,
really?
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw
you see it?
Bianca's picture. She is full on Shaba JJ.
Does she have
You
nips
see the
out?
JJ?
Does she have
everything. You saw
She's not wearing
everything.
any underwear.
Nothing
thong,
on.
nothing.
No pasties,
Wow.
No pasties, nothing.
That's wild.
It's literally a see-through. It's like taking a piece of nylon, like a nylons,
Yeah.
and cutting it and just sticking it on from here to here. I saw the whole thing. It was absolutely horrific.
So do you think that they did get kicked out of the Grammy party?
I don't think they did. And then there was an after party video I saw where she was a little bit more dressed.
Yeah.
Like her chest was out. But I saw her holding a thing of Vaseline and I wasn't really sure what the Vaseline was
They were
about unless she's
making out.
oiling herself down.
Yeah.
Weird.
Somebody said that
Lube.
it was a mockery of Kim, his ex.
Wow.
Well, so, and that's kind of disgusting because they have kids and these kids have their mom doing skims and now this woman is naked. It's like these poor kids are going to be on OnlyFans. They just are. I'm sorry, Kim. Sorry, Kanye. You're screwed. It's just going to be bad. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I used to think Britney Spears was bad. I used to be like, oh my gosh, all the little girls want to dress like her. They all want to get naked like Britney. Britney's horrible. And now I'm like, she looks like a saint.
She looks like
when
a
she
saint,
was
right?
younger,
Right.
With the Pepsi commercial, all that.
Yeah, and the
versus today.
pigtails and a little schoolgirl outfit.
And a horror. And now I'm like, oh my God. Please bring Britney Spears back.
Yeah.
I don't care if she has knives now and she's crazy. I love her.
Yeah.
There's something missing up there for her.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that, I think the music industry is shooting themselves in the foot. I think that they've lost all respect from people. I think it's kind of like fake news. People just don't want to hear it anymore.
Right.
People don't want to be manipulated. It's like a big social media social experiment.
No, and it's like nothing shocking. It's like Kanye was really trying to get back to him. It's like, I need attention, so I'm going to pull out all the cards and be the first one nude on the red carpet. And it's like, okay, and it's like we're just over it. An alien could drop down on the red carpet right now. I don't think anyone's even going to care. It's just
Do you know no one cares about aliens? Who
there's
aliens, please take me.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Oh, there's a unicorn and a dragon. Sure, sign me up. And we're so overexposed nowadays that it doesn't even matter. So
Well, also, I think another thing with the artists, they're all this whole bullshit where save the animals, and then all of a sudden now it's trending to wear fur.
Oh, they're all wearing
Bianca
fur, yeah.
wore a
Chinchilla.
fur coat,
Yeah.
a real one.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, make up your mind. What's cool? What's not?
right.
Is it cool to skin a cat, or is it, is it not? Is it, literally.
Yeah.
The industry has just shot themselves in the foot. You guys don't know your heads from your asses. You don't know up or down.
Right.
You guys are doing everything outrageous. I mean, I thought the which I'm not good at, the fashion industry was a joke when they just started having the old like mud walkers,
Yeah.
like the zombie looking models.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a joke.
Yeah.
But then I started seeing the music industry and I'm like, now the music industry, it's like
Yeah.
they have nothing else to do but be so outrageous and tacky that they're just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, it's just shock value. It's like, remember when Lady Gaga wore all meat?
Yeah.
Remember that one year? She wore
Did she
all
really?
She wore all meat as a dress.
Yeah.
And I
What?
think it's just
When? I
It
didn't
was
see
like, it was
this.
like red and bloody.
It was red-
and
yeah,
like,
red and
yeah. And there's some weird, and then
yeah.
all the satanic stuff that goes with it. It's like, oh, because that's the, the faux pas and the whole thing. It's like, it's tisk tat, don't do Satan, but everyone's doing it to kind of like be
Yeah.
somebody. It's kind of gross.
So back to the P. I'm sorry, I keep talking P Diddy, but he got hospitalized for knee pain.
pain.
I mean, when you drop a
I
knee
didn't
in
get that.
prison,
Oh, you just got the pain
Was it
meds.
one knee? Was it one knee? Was it two knees? And did he want pain pills because he's getting into the other knee?
well, obviously he didn't have enough baby oil.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't let him bring the baby oil. Was it baby oil, right?
Yeah, baby oil. Yeah, no, that's hilarious. I think it's just for the pain pills, but the knee thing, I didn't even put two and two together.
Yeah.
Knee pain, like, think about it. You're on your
some knee
knees all
pads.
day.
You should send him some knee pads with some Vargas vodka on it. Like,
That should work.
just kidding.
They did it the same
You don't even want to be
stats.
involved with that. Oh,
Oh my God. Okay, what was this? Luke's got us up here. Lady Gaga.
ew.
Yes.
Like,
No,
what,
that
what
wasn't
is
the
that?
meat.
What is that stating?
the
Like,
meat?
I'm.
Oh, that's the
maybe
meat
she.
dress.
That is the meat.
Wait, maybe she's like against meat. Maybe she's a vegetarian, and that's like her.
Was it during the whole
This is
PETA
MTV
thing?
Video Music Award.
Yeah, I don't even know when that was. That was
support?
quite
Like, what does it
okay.
say? The impact
Raising
of,
the stakes.
Raise it.
Oh, literally.
The impact of Lady Gaga's meat dress 10 years. Well, anyway, okay, so I think that the whole industry is kind of, let's get rid of the Grammys. I did like most of the outfits. I thought
it was
everyone
good.
looked very elegant.
Yeah, they did a great job. The
But
rendition.
there was one that was what's his name's wife. I can't think of it. She's on there.
Chrissy Teigen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her dress.
So you did, because it was a little over sexual, half
Really?
nude. Like there was nude pieces. It was.
I didn't see that.
And I
liked it.
It's cool, but I just was wondering. I mean, it was a little.
So if she would have had like a smoking body, like
Exactly,
Should've been
because she was a
Bianca.
little on the thicker
She's on
side.
the thicker
no
side,
offense,
so I think-
but yeah,
you know, I hate to say that, but if she had a smoking body and she had that dress on, people would say, "Oh wow, that's."
Okay, so I'm horrible. Why is Chrissy Teigen famous besides having a famous husband? What did she do?
Well, she was a model. She was
she's
a model. She
super
was
annoying.
yeah, but
She was a model.
She was a model. She was a top model. She used to model
so
with
she-
Cindy Crawford and all.
Really?
Yeah, she was a top model. I mean, you know, it's certainly
she's kind of famous for her tweets.
for her tweets. Yeah, and
Her
she's very
disgusting
like,
tweets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's very
Disgusting
very
tweets.
opinionated.
About kids and weird stuff
Yeah.
that she can't explain.
Oh, did she smoke a little and then get on Twitter?
She said she liked watching kids doing naked cartwheels. On a
What?
On a
She said
tweet.
that?
Yeah, and like some other gross, outlandish tweets where
I
she's
didn't
like
read that.
talking about pizza and the whole Pizzagate scandal and all this stuff. I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's really dark, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about, let's fast forward. Let's talk about Blake Lively. That whole situation again is still going on. Blake and Justin. My take on it is Blake got caught. She got caught flirting with Justin, and Ryan Reynolds got jealous, and they're trying to take down Justin. That's my take on it. Blake, I'm sticking to it. I think you got caught flirting. And I think that you were, nursing and you're a little horny back
Yeah.
I was team Justin, but then that 3 a.m. voicemail was all fine and dandy because he's going after a text or whatever she said about her dragons.
Yeah.
So he's responding at 3 a.m. in a voicemail that's pretty lengthy. But at one point he's like, I'm sure you've got a child on your boob right now in the voicemail. And I'm like, well, that's really inappropriate. Like, why would he say that?
AI that said that?
No, this is a legit text, and
Yeah.
like TMZ's been running with it. But I just think that's kind of super inappropriate. Like, if I have a kid at home, the last thing I want to hear is my co-star talking about the kid on my boob. So I do have to say he is a little weird.
However, on the text message that they shared, TMZ shared, throughout several text messages, she says, I'm gonna be nursing. It's fine. It's okay.
She's always talking about
She's always talking about nursing. So it's like,
Yeah.
And he said,
he left it out.
Yeah, because he even says,
but you think about it, women's rights and women's movement is all about show the nips and breastfeeding in public. Then all of a sudden you're supposed to get on a guy for talking about
breastfeeding
on the nip.
True.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
You can't go women's everything and nips out there and breastfeeding and tits out on a fucking subway. And then tell a guy, I'm sorry, you can't talk about the kid on your nip.
Yeah, and
it's an oxy. It's
You're right. You're right. She is
in
definitely
several text messages. She refers to, well, it's okay. I'll be breastfeeding, but it's okay.
She's always saying, I'll be breastfeeding.
So if you're saying that, and then and he has a kid too, so he knows the world of.
See, I think she was doing it to turn him on.
I think so too. Kind of like
turn him on,
trying to be like, because there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, that
you
whole
can be
conversation between
professional.
coworkers should never have happened.
Right.
That whole nipple baby breastfeeding should never even be anywhere around each other. They shouldn't even be in the same room if she's breastfeeding. It's just inappropriate for her husband. It'd be inappropriate, and I think that.
But maybe for the role,
Ryan was pissed about her being inappropriate, so she's just deflecting it onto Justin.
Yeah.
Well, their entire role was about sex and the sexual chemistry about each other, with this movie. So I think maybe they needed to be this tension to be able to perform well in this movie. I don't know. Have you seen the movie? The movie's outstanding. Go home and watch it. It's a good movie, but yeah.
Okay. So let's move on. Let's talk about Super Bowl. Okay, so
Go Eagles.
Who do you want to win?
Go Chiefs.
Eagles, really?
Eagles?
You guys, the Chiefs. I mean, I'm just so sick of the referees and I just don't think it's fair. I just think it's time for somebody else to take it home. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Travis's brother is he's an ESPN analyst.
Yes.
Okay.
And he wait a second. Who's dating Taylor?
One of the Kelseys.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Travis.
Okay, so Travis's brother is the ESPN analyst, but apparently he used to work for the Eagles.
He was a player.
He was a player, and he no longer works for the Eagles. And when he was asked who he wants to win, he said both of them. So he's a switch hitter.
Remember his parents, when their parents were watching it, they asked the parents, because they were on different teams, who would you, and the parents are like, we want them both to win. So
they played each other in a Super Bowl.
In a Super Bowl.
So the Eagles played the Chiefs, and it was two brothers competing against each other.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
It was kind of cool. So when they asked the parents are being politically correct.
Yeah.
We want them both to win. They're both great.
They're both hot.
They're both cute.
I'm watching both. All I want to watch is men in tights. Running around hitting balls.
Men in tights.
Do your job. I'm thoroughly entertained. I'm one of those Swiftie fans that doesn't care about the game, just cares about the tights.
How do you think she looked at the Grammys last night?
Oh, I didn't watch the Grammys.
Oh, you didn't watch it? Oh,
I just flipping through all the
Okay. She wore red for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
For the Chiefs, and she looks good. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know how she's going to look when she's in her 40s. It's one of those
Is she going to be that European
is she going to be
age?
that?
How old is she? Do you know?
20.
Oh, shut up.
20.
She's 20-something?
How old?
No,
is she?
she's in her 30s.
Maybe 30.
No, let's Google it.
Yeah, I need to know.
She's pretty young.
Because if she's in her 20s, she looks like she's in her late 30s.
Well, that's what I mean. She's touring.
I mean, I totally get it with
You're
makeup.
touring.
It's
just aging you.
It's aging
All
you.
those times on stage.
How old is Taylor Swift?
So talented. She's so talented.
35.
Is she 35?
Hey, ladies.
Okay, well.
She looks good. I think she looks good.
I don't know.
She needs to have a baby now.
She's like,
boy.
It's ticking.
Like the time's
Travis,
ticking.
come on.
You may as well have it with a celebrity footballer.
Right? They would make a really cute baby, though.
Yeah.
They would, and it would be tall.
It'd be tall. It'd be so super cute, athletic.
Yeah.
Creative.
That's true. Okay, so I know this isn't really celebrity discussion. Well, I guess it is the Orange County Housewives. Let's get into them a little bit. Let's talk about the fact that they brought out okay, so I'm not a big watch Housewives all day long, but I am now that we have tea time. They brought on Gretchen Rossi this year, who's apparently with Tamra Judd.
She was always with Tamra. In the past.
Yeah. I think Gretchen's very pretty.
Oh, I love her.
I just wonder why they keep recycling back to the past, like, does Orange County not have enough cool people to
Maybe
bring
they
on some
don't. Maybe
kinda,
Orange County doesn't.
I don't know. I'm
They
just
keep- they
asking.
keep
I don't
bringing
know. They
these-
keep bringing the back.
yeah.
It's like,
And what has she been doing since?
Oh, her Instagram's fabulous. Like she just does lifestyle mom stuff.
Mom stuff?
She's like
she's a mom.
Yeah, her and Slade had.
They had kids.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Oh,
this.
yeah,
She's got like the most beautiful Instagram page. If you go to Gretchen's Instagram, like I don't usually watch their Instagrams because I'll watch like Teddy and Tamra, you know, they're
Yeah.
You know, I'll watch a couple. I love Beverly Hills ladies. They always bitch at each other too. So I'll kind of like watch it to get the latest scoop. But Gretchen's is very just like, oh, I'm perfect. My family is perfect. And so when they announced her, I'm like, oh my God. And she and Katie and Jen have been taking a lot of photos together, which means the three of them were like, the new Trace of
So they're not. So they're not getting rid of anybody. Then they're just
No, they added one.
They just added one. Oh.
Well, no, they're not bringing back the other friend,
Which one?
the juggy chick.
Oh, Alexis.
Alexis,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So they get rid of
And so-
her. Okay.
Wait, is she still with Slade, Gretchen?
Yeah, she's still.
They're like,
I believe so.
I believe
yeah.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at her Instagram lately, but
Okay.
But
I haven't
who's?
stalked her lately.
Because
I'm stalking you, Gretchen.
I guess I am too now.
I just want to know because Slade was never really, a good financial guy. When they first got.
Yeah, where's the money coming from?
Where's the money coming from?
Yeah,
Because she
Oh,
has
were they not? I don't know her history.
She was with some really old dude
old guy.
pre-Slade. Like I'm
Yes.
old school Orange County Housewives.
Oh,
so,
I see.
And
I'm
it was
not.
like, and she was
Oh,
young,
yeah,
and everyone's like,
She's
why?
already been divorced on the show, and
No, the guy was so old, and she was in her 20s,
Yeah, she
and
was.
then like that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, who's this girl? This little sugar baby,
Sugar
like
baby.
whatever.
Sugar baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gretchen
And so-
was a sugar baby.
Yeah, she was.
Gretchen, I can't wait to dive
And then when she
into
got
this
together with
one.
Slade,
Yeah.
it was like, well, she went from Mr. Moneybags to like
No money.
Oh,
and
so you
going on
married
the
for
show.
money.
Yeah.
I
going
mean,
on the
married for
show
love.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out.
That's a mistake most people make.
But love doesn't pay the bills.
married for
I'm
love.
just
Doesn't pay the bills, but maybe all her like sponsorships and residuals pay the bills. No, who knows? Like,
Unless you want a baby, you just don't. There's no reason.
yeah.
no, if you want a baby, you don't go for love. You go for the money.
I guess you want the moral stories to always just go for the money. It's the love thing just doesn't
Yeah,
quite
no.
pan out.
I'm like, I want both, please.
I married him because I loved him and then he cheated. I'm like, duh. You got to your 30s.
Yeah.
Once you hit 30
Try to trade in. Yeah, got to trade them up. Trade up. Trade up.
Gretchen was in her 20s, and then when did he divorce her? Did she
I
divorce
think
him?
he died.
What?
The
He
guy
died?
Did he die?
I think the. I mean, don't quote me on this. You might want to Google it, but I think the.
Yeah, I don't know
think
if he
the old man died, or he was getting sick, or something, or maybe I'm thinking of Anna Nicole
Gretchen
Smith.
Rossi?
I don't know.
Still alive.
But
One young hot
I think
thing.
he died or something.
I don't know, but I remember. But then she
This
started.
says Gretchen Rossi's ex-husband remarried after 3 years. So,
How old is he? Google his age. He must be like 80.
He was.
what is the age
was
difference
old.
between Gretchen Rossi and her ex-husband?
Here we go.
He was quite a bit.
What's his name?
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know.
24 years.
24 years. Yeah.
Jeff Beetzel.
Bezos?
Beetzel.
So yeah,
Jeff Bezos.
she'd still be married to him if she.
Yeah,
was.
me too.
Well, let's talk about Jeff Bezos. Are they really going to get married?
I think. I think they are.
With a fat prenup.
huge.
Oh, so tell me about the prenup.
No, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's probably already like
sure.
ironclad. But
they-
you only get $100,000 a month when we break up,
right.
Wow.
You know, it's like
Yeah,
all you get.
I think they're aren't they supposed to get married at Kevin Costner's like ranch or something? And they're that's what I read that they were getting married at Kevin Costner's ranch.
just-
and they were going to have like like importing like all kinds of the chefs and the talent.
sure it'll
and
be
this.
They're going to be
fabulous.
importing
Grass.
grass.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Grass from Fiji.
Yes. Yeah.
The island of
Animals
Fiji.
to graze it.
And you got
Yeah.
shoes full between your toes.
Fresh cream for your coffee as you have a cow.
That's what she's good at. Yeah.
Whoa!
Obviously. Yeah.
She's good at something.
Oh my God, why am I the cow when you get the milk for free?
Right.
Exactly. Why does he even need to marry her?
doesn't.
He
Yeah.
doesn't.
Because he's a marriage guy.
I mean, he could be a bachelor and he'd still have her.
My
definitely.
husband
Yeah.
is a marriage guy. He's on his fourth wife or something, third wife or something.
I think
Oh,
these
really?
girls give ultimatums and they just do stuff that I just don't know how.
I
Like seriously.
yeah, I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
something
unless
is-
like it's a tax write-off for him.
So my ex's excuse to his girlfriends when he was with his girlfriends and married to me was that we had an open relationship. I heard this later. A couple of the girls told me.
No.
I did a cattle call for everybody that had been dating him while we were married during my divorce. They all reach out to me and they're like, "Oh, well, he said you guys had an open relationship and he only married you for business to go to the meetings, which was a problem because then when we got divorced, all I did was show the judge, look, all I was a business associate.
Yeah, so I get all the business.
Yeah.
Yes, smart.
So, but in general, I think that, Jeff Bezos and his wife, or his future wife, I think they do love each other. I
feel like they do.
If you're a wealthy man, that's what Joe Rogan said it right. He is what a rich guy should do. You go marry a younger woman who's hot, in shape, and she does not dress elegant. She dresses more just
Slutty. It is slutty. It is.
She likes to show.
It's more casual.
Yeah.
It's definitely not what you think, but what is what you think? What is the right way to dress as a billionaire fiance? Like, if she doesn't dress like that normally, why would she all of a sudden be wearing Chanel?
Yeah.
I mean, just because she's
not like the first lady.
She's not the first
eating
lady.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first lady, speaking of. Yeah. Everyone is making fun of her hat. I thought she dressed extremely appropriately. And
I did not like the hat.
It was a little over the top. I mean,
Yeah.
she's such a beautiful woman. Like, she doesn't need that boxy hat that's kind of.
Well, and I kind of felt like, would she have a bad hair?
Maybe she had a zit on her head.
Something, because I felt like she was covering.
No, she wanted to
barely
give
see
Trump
her.
the stage. And she was there very strongly and powerful, but he gets the stage. He's the first man.
She's looking like a smooth criminal.
She's looking like a smooth criminal in the background.
That's their little monster. I mean,
she was giving Princess Diana vibes.
Yeah. I thought, I love her. And
I do too.
What she's put up with. And
would you ever put up with that?
The tweets? Just the tweets alone. I'd be like, shut your mouth today.
I mean, I'm glad that we are in a new era of fixing America, but those First Wives Club, that's a baller bitch club right there. They should have a therapy group session, all the wives get together, oh my God, what is your husband? Have you seen his girlfriend?
It's like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton comes in and she's like, well, mine. I'd be like, get out of here. You don't even deserve to be in here.
Could you imagine that therapy session when Hillary Clinton walks in?
Oh my God.
They all bring cigars.
And she walks in with a dress, a little stain right here.
Yeah, a little blue dress.
Anyway, is there anything else let's talk a little quickly. We only have a minute left, or a couple minutes left. Beverly Hills Housewives. Okay, Tiffany,
yeah, they got
are they
past
done with the text?
They did. They got past it. I'm glad that Kyle and Dorit are actually forming a bond again.
They
and,
are.
It seems like it, and they're kind of being nicer to each other. I think Kyle realized that she sounded like an idiot with that whole thing, but I like them two together. I really like Dorit. I don't know what it is, and I do like Kyle too. Get them on the show. I love them both.
So how do you like the cast of Beverly Hills now? The whole cast, because they got rid of. I mean, who was the one with the big lips? They got rid of. I love her too.
I want to stick mine out when you said that.
I know. Hamill's
Lisa. And they got rid of her. They got rid of Charlie Sheen's ex.
Richardson.
She's a handful.
Denise, yeah.
So the new one, Boz. I think it's her name, Boz.
And then who's the girl at the restaurants? She's no longer there.
I know what you're talking about.
The newest, Boz.
Boz. She's badass.
Badass.
Yeah, but she's also a CEO.
She's smart.
Ex-CEO, smart.
What company?
She commands attention too, in a way.
I mean, I think she's definitely adding to the mix, and she's trying to be sort of neutral a little bit.
Yeah. I loved her massage party.
Oh, me too.
I know. She has all these dudes laid out.
Bunch of dudes okay, give me your phone. Okay.
I want a party like that. I'm like, I want to go.
Yeah. Well, they're all single in Beverly Hills.
That's true.
Yeah, single ready to mingle in Orange County are all shacked up. So what do you think Tamra's storyline is going to be in Orange County this year?
Do you think that her and Gretchen still fight?
I doubt
to this day? No, I bet you they end up kind of bonding.
But that wouldn't be much for the show. If they became friends and then Tamra didn't have anything to yell at her about, so I think they're going to try to have a little bit of drama.
Okay, do you think that they don't like each other because they're kind of alike? They're both pretty blondes. They're both kind of vibrant people. And two girls are. I just think that's the.
I love the cast. I know you're sick of it, but I think it's great. I love the new Tres Amigos. I love Jen.
You know what the two? I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the
Gretchen and Katie.
Oh,
those three are a dynamic trio.
You should have all three of them.
I know.
Right?
Yes.
I know.
You should totally get like all three here.
I know. The housewife.
You gotta make
thing,
it
I love it. Ladies, I'm right here for you. I'm here for
Make
this.
it happen.
You kill it this season. I can't wait to watch everyone hate everyone. It's going to be amazing. Let's talk a little bit about Hollywood and the fires. Thank you for everybody who donated last week. We really appreciate it. You guys went to the Newport Beach Fire Department website, as well as the Los Angeles Fire Department. So thank you, everybody. The fires are 100% contained now.
Good.
People have gotten help. All the animals from Pasadena Animal Shelter have got foster homes, and they've got the support they need. So thank you from the bottom of our heart here at Girl Talk for helping out. We literally just jumped on camera really quickly for you guys to kind of just give you the 411, and it worked. I mean, we only made a small dent, but when there's more shows like us, we all collaboratively made a difference. So thanks about that. Let's also touch base really quickly on the plane crash in DC.
Oh, that's so sad.
The one with the helicopter?
Yeah. The plane crash in DC, 67 people. I mean, that was so unfortunate. I can't believe that air traffic control was understaffed. You've got Trump blaming the DEI on, inclusion, and, you should have hired for qualifications versus color of your skin, blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think of that?
Well, I think they should hire for qualifications. I think about that. You have to be if you're a paramedic, if you're a doctor, you're not getting hired because you're a male or female. You're getting hired because you're educated, and this is what you do for a living. So I think definitely. But this morning, Nancy Kerrigan, remember Nancy Kerrigan, the ice skater?
Yeah.
So she, a lot of those people were ice skaters.
Yeah.
And so the youngest one was 6 years old.
Oh.
And so Nancy Kerrigan was on there. So she knew, and I think the husband and wife, they were professional. They were Olympic winners, back in the day. And their son didn't make the flight. And
wow, goosebumps.
That's like
so
that.
it was so sad. So Nancy Kerrigan is just saying, it's terrible. From 6 years old to all these people that I knew from the Olympics and from ice skating, and they're gone. And it's
really sad.
It's very sad.
I just want to know how, and I might be stupid, but how is there this jet that that goes so fast? How does a helicopter that goes only so fast, even though it's like a black
Not see.
No, catch up to the jet.
I think they just collided.
They're going head on that way?
think they
Because I thought it was
collided.
going like this. I don't know. It just seems, I'm not going to go down the conspiracy alley with this one, but it's strange.
Well, air traffic control is two different frequencies, and they couldn't. One guy was running both frequencies
because they didn't have
They
enough.
didn't communicate with each other.
Right, they didn't have enough staff.
They didn't have enough staff because they didn't let, I guess, people that were qualified work because they were too white. Is what they said.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows if that's true or not? I don't know if DEI had anything
What
to do with it.
celebrity was on that plane?
I think we should shut up about DEI. We should that it's there for a reason. It's probably not great in every instance. Obviously, this is a perfect example why we should leave gender and
Yes.
Absolutely. Leave it out.
you need qualifications, period. Are you qualified to I would not want somebody just because they were a male or female flying an airplane for me if they weren't qualified. I don't care if you're what you are.
Yeah.
As long as you have those qualifications and you're instrument rated and you can land us in a wherever, you can fly the airplane.
Yeah.
The timing in which Trump talks about how he's changing everything, and then that happens. It's just kind of like aligning to everything that he wants.
Okay, conspiracy.
No, but it's true. No, I didn't think they set it up for a conspiracy, but it's like the irony in all of it. It's like it happens so timeline.
Well, we're already out of time, ladies.
Yes. Went by too fast.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for watching Tea Time by Girl Talk. And this is the tea that you need weekly. We film it on Mondays. We release it on Fridays. So thank you for watching. Tune in, like, follow, subscribe, support us on Patreon. But more importantly, subscribe on YouTube and get notified for the latest episode. I'm Elizabeth Vargas.
Tiffany Sowersby.
Francis Cardone.
Thanks for watching. Until next time. Woo!
time.
Cheers, ladies. Cheers.